So I don't want no negative vibes around me. I'm not dealing with no negative vibes from this day forward, man. I don't want no negative vibes around me. I'm straight. I don't want that energy around me.
Guys, miss me or what? So I took some really good pictures last night here in town, I saw. And so I'm going to think more than wifey wants to.
MoneyBagg Yo and Ari Fletcher have officially unfollowed each other on social media, and you already know, in 2025, that's the modern version of a whole divorce. But this isn't just a casual breakup. Nope, it's way deeper and way messier. Rumors are swirling that Ari Fletcher didn't just move on, she allegedly moved over to Cardi B's man, Offset. Yep, you heard that right. Offset, the same Offset who's been accused of treating relationships like group projects, barely participating but still showing up for the credit. It all started quietly, as these things usually do. Fans with way too much time on their hands noticed that Ari and MoneyBagg had quietly unfollowed each other. No shady tweets, no Instagram lives full of tears, just that cold, calculated unfollow button. But of course, where there's an unfollow, there's always a hurricane brewing behind the scenes. Pretty soon, whispers about Ari allegedly hooking up with Offset started making the rounds. And in typical messy fashion, it wasn't long before Cardi B herself accidentally poured gasoline on the fire. Cardi B, who never met a petty moment she didn't like, decided to tweet and then swiftly delete a shady little message that fans immediately linked to Ari. Now, Cardi deleting tweets is practically a sport at this point, but the internet is undefeated. Screenshots spread faster than Offset's phone number at an after-party. And suddenly, everyone was piecing together the timeline. Cardi's tweet seemed to suggest she knew something was up, something about betrayal, disloyalty, and fake friends, depending on which version you caught before it disappeared. And if Cardi knew, it's safe to say Offset's sleeping arrangements probably shifted from the master bedroom to the guest house real quick. Meanwhile, MoneyBagg Yo wasn't exactly keeping it cute either. Word on the street, and by street, I mean very messy blog comments, is that MoneyBagg threatened to leak some very, let's just say, damning tapes of Ari and Offset together. When men get their feelings hurt, they either go to therapy or they go to Instagram with receipts. Apparently, MoneyBagg chose violence. He was reportedly furious, ready to expose everything, and sources close to the situation said it was getting ugly fast. The man was more pressed than a fresh pair of jeans at Sunday service. MoneyBagg's anger wasn't just coming from jealousy, it was pride, embarrassment, and the fear of becoming the internet's next meme all rolled into one. And let's be honest, no rapper wants to be trending for the wrong reasons, especially not when your ex might have upgraded from rap star to NFL money. That's a different kind of pain. But if you thought this love rectangle had peaked, buckle up because there's more. While Offset was busy allegedly causing chaos, rumors started swirling that Cardi B herself wasn't exactly sitting around baking cookies. She was accused of sneaking around with NFL star Stefon Diggs. Yes, you heard that right, Stefon Diggs. Allegedly, not only were they getting close, but some folks even claimed Cardi might be pregnant again, just a few months after giving birth. At this point, Cardi's love life is starting to sound like a soap opera written by AI. Chaotic, unbelievable, but somehow weirdly on brand. Of course, the internet being the internet, everyone immediately became private investigators. People were matching timestamps, analyzing Cardi's outfits, tracking Stefon's travel schedule, and honestly, some of y'all missed your calling with the FBI. There were entire TikTok deep dives trying to prove Cardi was hiding a baby bump. Conspiracy theorists had PowerPoint presentations ready by sundown. Enter blogger Alexis, the unsung hero of receipts, who decided that the internet didn't have enough screenshots yet. Alexis leaked private messages and alleged DMs revealing that Cardi had already admitted Offset cheated during their relationship. So while Cardi was busy throwing Twitter shade, she was also reportedly dealing with Offset's ongoing loyalty issues behind the scenes. You almost need a full FBI task force to keep track of who's cheating on who at this point. It's giving very much, everybody's guilty, Your Honor. The Alexis leaks hit hard because they pulled back the curtain on how bad things had really gotten. Cardi had apparently vented privately to friends that Offset's cheating was relentless. The man allegedly couldn't keep it together if his life depended on it. And yet somehow, despite all of that, Cardi was still out here defending him publicly, at least until Ari's name entered the chat. And just when MoneyBagg Yo thought he could lean into his victim era, the internet decided to pull up his dusty old receipts too. Fans were quick to point out the blaring hypocrisy. MoneyBagg had reportedly cheated on Ari multiple times throughout their relationship. And not small rumors either. Full-on scandals, complete with side chicks doing interviews and dropping evidence like they're on a reality show reunion. People were not having it. Suddenly, MoneyBagg threatening Ari over alleged infidelity looked a little less like heartbreak and a lot more like karma pulling up a chair. Remember that one woman who admitted to having an affair with MoneyBagg while he was dating Ari? Yeah, her story resurfaced real fast. She even gave a full sit-down interview, spilling every detail about how Bag wasn't exactly a faithful king. And that was just one of several women. Every few months, a new story would pop up, dragging Ari through unnecessary public humiliation, while Bag played it cool, like he was above it all. Spoiler alert, he was not. But wait, it gets even more tragic. MoneyBagg didn't just cheat once. He allegedly cheated on Ari with his baby mama, Juicy, multiple times. And not just casual cheating either. We're talking about full reconnections, secret meetups, gifts, the whole messy package. And to make it even worse, after all that chaos, Beg went public, sat down in an interview, and praised Ari as the one, claiming she changed him and he was a new man. Spoiler alert number 2. He was not a new man. Turns out he was just a man with better PR spin. Eventually, things got so messy that Ari and Juicy started publicly clashing online. Juicy, never one to hold her tongue, claimed Bag was still trying to get back with her, even while he was in a full relationship with Ari. Screenshots, subliminal posts, emoji battles. It was a digital war zone. At this point, fans needed a whiteboard, some string, and about 3 shots of espresso just to follow the plot. Juicy even went as far as posting cryptic messages implying that Bag had been in her DMs mere days before his breakup with Ari. It was messy, it was petty, and it was everything the internet lives for. And honestly, Juicy didn't seem pressed to hide it. If anything, she seemed a little too happy to let the world know she still had access. And just when you thought MoneyBagg might finally choose peace, growth, and a therapist, he doubled down and reportedly chose Juicy over Ari. That's right. After all the cheating, all the apologies, all the fake deep Instagram captions about forever love, he ended up siding with the same person he cheated with. It's giving audacity, it's giving delusion, it's giving men will literally do anything except go to therapy. Naturally, the internet dragged him without mercy. Twitter, TikTok, and every shade room from here to Mars lit up, clowning Bag for being the ultimate hypocrite. How you gon' cry about Ari possibly stepping out one time after you turned cheating into a part-time career? Fans pointed out that if you build a relationship on lies, don't act shocked when it collapses faster than a dollar store bookshelf. Meanwhile, Ari has been keeping it relatively low-key through all of this. A few cryptic posts here and there, some glamorous photo dumps, but no messy tell-alls, at least not yet. Honestly, she might be playing it smart. At this point, Ari doesn't even need to say anything. Bag, Offset, Cardi, and the whole circus are embarrassing themselves just fine without her. Sometimes silence really is the loudest flex. And as for Cardi B, she's back to posting funny videos, lip-syncing TikToks, and pretending the whole Stefon Diggs rumor doesn't exist. Offset is somewhere pretending everything's fine, reposting memes like he wasn't at the center of another cheating scandal. MoneyBagg is probably writing angry captions in his notes app. And Ari? She's probably somewhere sipping champagne, blocking notifications, and living her best unbothered luxury life. In the end, what did we learn? 1. Social media detectives deserve a raise. 2. Unfollowing someone is basically a federal indictment in 2025. And 3. You should like and subscribe to stay ahead of the next celebrity meltdown. This won't be the last time we're gathered here, sipping tea and shaking our heads. Until then, keep your friends close, your screenshots closer, and your relationship private.